Kristen Simmons and Tim Dunn. The head coach of Nazareth is Kelly Dunn Roman. Officials for tonight's game, Mr. Rob McDowell, Mr. Nick Michewski, and Mr. Ron Lee.
Hey, pleasant good evening to you. Thanks for tuning in to the Empire 8 Network for women's non-conference basketball, coming to you from the Cadera Gymnasium on the campus of Nazareth University. It'll be the Ohio Wesleyan Battling Bishops taking on the Nazareth University Golden Flyers. This is Joe Seil. I'll be calling the action for you. Glad to have you with us on the E8 Network. Starting lineups for both sides. For Ohio Wesleyan, number 11, Casey Schipfer, a graduate student from Mechanicsburg, Ohio. Number 24, Elizabeth Holman, a graduate student from Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 42 is Carly Ross, a senior from Beverly, Ohio. Number 44, Lauren Dennison, a graduate student from Pataskala, Ohio. And Macy Miller, a sophomore from Marysville, Ohio. The Golden Flyers, number 2 is Kiara Anglin, a junior from Rochester. Number 4, Katie McLaughlin, a junior from Marcellus. Number 13, Madeline Kelly, a sophomore from Webster. Number 14 is Molly Benetti, a junior from Camillus, New York. And Madeline Johnson is number 23, a senior from Horseheads, New York. Ohio Wesleyan with the first possession. Baseline jumper is off the rim, no good. Anglin with the rebound. That was Macy Miller that took that baseline jumper. Here comes Benetti driving to the basket. Misses the shot, but looked like she drew some contact there, but nothing called. And Nazareth will keep possession underneath its own basket. Ohio Wesleyan 23-7 last year. They were 14-2 or 11-3 rather, in the North Coast Athletic Conference. There's a steal. Battling Bishops on the run here. Miller kicks it back outside. That's a three-point shot by Lauren Dennison. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Schipfer, and she knocks it in. That was actually kept active by Carly Ross. She deflected the ball into the hands of Carly Schipfer. Schipfer, a fifth-year senior for the Battling Bishops, an All-American last year, two-time Conference Player of the Year, so she'll be one to watch for sure for the Golden Flyers. Averaged 20 points per game. Here's Johnson's pass inside. It's knocked away. And Ohio Wesleyan on the attack now. Number 24, that's Elizabeth Holman, the point guard, another fifth-year senior. They have three of them. So 3 graduate students and 5 seniors, so it's a very experienced group on the Ohio Wesleyan side. Nazareth had a great year as well last year, as Madeline Kelly gets called for the travel. They were 22-4 overall and 14-2 in the Empire 8. So this should be a good matchup, as Elizabeth Holman, the 5'4" graduate student from Cincinnati, walked it up the floor. This is Ross with it. Keep an eye on Schipfer. This is her, guarded by Kiara Anglin. That's a good defensive matchup, and we have a jump ball as Anglin gets on the floor to tie up Schipfer. So ultimately the Bishops turn it over, and Nazareth will take over. A little token pressure in the backcourt here by the Battling Bishops. This is Madeline Kelly. Dangerous pass there that goes off the hands of Carly Ross. Golden Flyers will retain possession on the near side of the Cadera Gymnasium. Busy day in Nazareth sports. Earlier here at the Cadera Gym, the Nazareth women's volleyball team lost in 3 sets to St. John Fisher in the Empire 8 championship match. Here's Benetti with it. Here's there for Anglin. She puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, outside for Kelly. 3-point try. It's good for Madeline Kelly. Kelly had a good game the other night. Nazareth opened its season with an easy win over Hilbert College by an 83-32 score. Here's Schipfer, right wing side, tries to drive baseline against Anglin, and she gets called for the charge.
Ohio foul line number 11, Casey Schipfer, hit her first, team first.
So that's the first foul on either side. And it gets called on the All-American Schipfer. Full court pressure here by the battling Bishops. Nazareth having some trouble here. They got to get it over the timeline, and they finally do. Here's Benetti driving to the basket. She's going to get called for an offensive foul. So that time, Carly Ross stepped in and drew the charge from Molly Benetti. So each team called for an offensive foul on back-to-back possessions. Here's Holman, guarded by Madeline Johnson. Schipfer pulls up from the left elbow and hits the short jumper. So Schipfer with all four of Ohio Wesleyan's points, and now Nazareth turns it over. Not reacting well to the full court pressure incorporated here by Ohio Wesleyan. So Ohio Wesleyan did not win their conference championship last year, but they gained a NCAA tournament berth as an at-large selection. Won their first round game and then lost to Transylvania. Now that shot missed by Macy Miller, and the rebound was knocked out of play. So Nazareth will have to inbound again against the pressure. See if they handle it a little bit better. Madeline Kelly will inbound. Gets it into McLaughlin. Here's Kelly. Pushes it up for Benetti. Cross court for Katie McLaughlin. Madeline Johnson's going to launch a three-pointer. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound is loose. And last touched by Ohio Wesleyan, so Nazareth will keep it. Morgan Caraballo into the game for the Golden Flyers. Sophomore guard from Waterloo, New York, wearing number 1. McLaughlin gets it in. It gets deflected. Benetti comes away with it. Kelly, top of the key, dishes it down low for Benetti, who lays it up and in. Benetti, Nazareth's top returning scorer, averaged just under 14 points a game and 6.8 rebounds per game. And an excellent shooting percentage, averaged shot nearly 57% from the field, one of the top percentages in Division III. Caraballo reaches in for the steal, but she won't get it. But the shot clock is winding down. There's Holman, throws up a wild shot. Offensive rebound put back by Miller. And battling Bishops are able to save it. There's Miller, short jumper. That's in and out. Offensive rebound, and the putback is no good, but draws the foul. That was Carly Ross. So battling Bishops crashing the offensive glass there.
Nazareth number 1, Morgan Caraballo, her first.
Caraballo's going to pick up the foul.
Nazareth number 12, Serena McDowell.
And Serena McDowell checks in for the Golden Flyers. See if she can help out in the rebounding department. 6'2" sophomore from Avon, New York. 2 shots here for Carly Ross, senior from Beverly, Ohio. Misses the first free throw. Ross, a 72% foul shooter last year, knocks down the second. We're all tied at 5. Opening quarter, we play 4 quarters, 10-minute quarters. There's a steal, and they lay it in. That was Lauren Dennison, who scored off the steal. Nazareth having some trouble with this pressure for sure. Anglin with it, cross court for McLaughlin. Cross court, Kelly, 3-point try. That's good, Madeline Kelly. With another 3-pointer. Kelly had 17 the other night against Hilbert, led the Golden Flyers. This is Schipfer, pulls up inside the arc for the jumper, no good. Offensive rebound again for the battling Bishops. Elizabeth Holman looking to set things up, calls out a play, and we got a 5-second violation called on Holman. And the coach not happy with that. Stacy Ungashik Lobdell is the head coach for Ohio Wesleyan, giving the official an earful. Lobdell in her 14th season, and Nazareth turns it over again. So this is a problem, this pressure. Another sub for Nazareth, Tessa Shuey, number 25, a junior from Youngstown, New York. Transfer from Niagara County Community College. That one's knocked loose by Caraballo. And now Holman's going to have to hurry. 20 on the shot clock. Nazareth with a double team there. This is Miller. Turnaround jumper in the lane is good for Macy Miller, her first field goal. And 9-8 is our score. Nazareth, they turn it over again. Quickly head for Schipfer for an easy bucket. 6 points now for another steal. Miller pulls up in the lane. Short jumper, no good. Caraballo trying to get the rebound. It's knocked loose by Schipfer. And Molly Benetti back in there as Kelly comes out.
In the game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 21, Maya Guskoff.
Maya Guskoff, number 21 in the game for Ohio Wesleyan, a junior from Canton, Ohio. Here's Shuey with it. Oh, another bad pass. Schipfer intercepts that. Bradley Bishop's Miller trying to post up, kicks it outside for Guskoff. She can't hit the shot, and finally Nazareth tracks down the rebound. Serena McDowell comes away with it. Here's Shuey being guarded there by Holman. Anglin picks up her dribble. Caraballo lobs it inside. That gets knocked away, and they turn it over again. Ohio Wesleyan, there's a jump ball. Ohio Wesleyan will have possession.
In the game for Nazareth, number 23, Madeline Johnson.
Madeline Johnson comes in. Caraballo comes out. So Ohio Wesleyan giving Nazareth all kinds of trouble with that pressure, and the rebounding has been an issue as well. Here's Schipfer working against Anglin, works around a screen. Holman now trying to set it up. Drives into the lane, dishes it down for Miller. Puts up a shot, blocked by Benetti. Nice block there by Benetti. Now Anglin with it, pushing it up the floor. Picked up there by Guskoff. Anglin's going to drive to the basket, puts up a shot and in, and draws the foul. Nice move there by Kiera Anglin to generate the three-point play opportunity.
Ohio State Papa, number 42, Carly Ross, her first, team second.
Ross picks up the foul.
Number 2, Kiera Anglin.
Anglin will shoot one here. 60% foul shooter last year. She swishes that free throw to tie the score at 11 apiece. 2:40 to go first quarter. Looks like a good game developing here at the Cadera Gym. This is Schipfer, right wing side. I think Anglin likes that defensive challenge. They get it inside for Miller. Turnaround jumper. That's in and out. She's getting some shots that she wants. She's not knocking them down. We got a tie up in the lane between Madeline Johnson and Carly Ross. I thought the possession arrow should have been favoring Nazareth, and now it does. Now they change it.
Ohio Wesleyan, number 44, Lauren Dennison.
Lauren Dennison back in the lineup for Ohio Wesleyan, the 6-foot graduate student from Pataskala, Ohio. Here's Anglin looking to break the pressure. Lobs it ahead, another interception. Boy, Nazareth being very careless with the ball here in the first quarter. Holman gets it inside for Miller, back outside. Guskoff takes a shot, dribbles it into the lane, kicks it back outside. 3-point try for Holman. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Anglin. She'll push it. Drives to the basket and has it knocked away. And one official had a foul, the other one didn't. So it looks like it's going to be a foul.
Ohio Wesleyan foul number 24, Elizabeth Holman, her first team.
It's on Holman, her first.
Number 5, Peyton Littlefield.
Peyton Littlefield in the lineup for the first time. The freshman from Elmira. Kiera Anglin will shoot a pair. Peyton Littlefield, number 5. Had 16 points against Hilbert on Wednesday night in her collegiate debut. Second shot also good. So Anglin with 5 points. Lauren Gerber, number 13, a senior from Worthington, Ohio, checks in for the Battling Bishops. Nazareth with a 2-point lead, 1:40 to go first quarter. There's Johnson working against Holman. Gerber swings it over. Guskoff fakes a shot, pulls up at the left elbow for the jumper. That's good. Mia Guskoff with her first field goal, tied at 13. And Nazareth, another bad pass. Ahead for Guskoff, left-handed layup is good for Mia Guskoff. There's Johnson, pushes it ahead for Benetti, ahead for Anglin, and she has it knocked loose by Dennison. Goes out of bounds.
Number 4, Katie McLaughlin, and number 13, Madeline Kelly.
Madeline Kelly and Katie McLaughlin back in for Nazareth. Inbound pass comes to Benetti. This is McLaughlin. Benetti on the right block. Goes up a shot off the glass and in. A little reverse layup there by Molly Benetti. Her second field goal. Tied at 15 under a minute to go. Guskoff, left wing side. Now Miller, turnaround jumper at the right elbow, left elbow rather. That's no good. Anglin rebounds. Nazareth can hold for the last shot here now with the shot clock off. Now looks like that's what they will do. McLaughlin working against Lauren Dennison. Crosses over. Picks up her dribble. Now Benetti with it. Over to Kelly. Kelly puts it on the floor. Drives to the basket. Gets tied up there by Holman. Guskoff comes away with it. Holman's going to launch it from just inside the arc. Just short. And that's the end of an entertaining first quarter with the score. Nazareth 15, Ohio Wesleyan 15. We'll take a look at the Nazareth dance team. That's a look at the Golden Flyers dance team. Take a look at the first quarter stats. The one that jumps out the most, we've been talking about the entire quarter. 13 turnovers for Nazareth in that first quarter, thanks to that pressure defense employed by the Battling Bishops. Amazingly, it's tied at 15 with that number. Ohio Wesleyan also 5 offensive rebounds. And some players to watch. Schiffler with 6 points. She did pick up a foul there. She sat out the last minute or so of that first quarter. Madeline Kelly with a couple of three-pointers for 6 points, and Kiera Anglin with 5. So shaping up as a good challenge here. Non-conference play for the Golden Flyers. Glad to have you with us on the Empire 8 Network. And the inbound pass comes to Holman for the Battling Bishops, guarded by Madeline Johnson, who gets a hand on it and causes the steal. McLaughlin ahead for Johnson, but she can't finish. And the rebound is pulled down by Schipfer. Schipfer on the loose here. There's Guskoff with it. 3-point try by Dennison. That's off the mark. The rebound is loose, and Guskoff's going to launch a three-pointer. That's good. So once again, Nazareth's inability to secure the rebound results in a bucket for the Battling Bishops. Guskoff with 7 now. There's a drive to the basket by Benetti. Misses the shot, but she draws the foul.
Ohio Wesleyan foul on number 22, Chelsea Eddington, her first. Team's first.
Chelsea Eddington now in the game to start the second quarter for the Battling Bishops. A senior from Delaware, Ohio, picks up that foul. And Molly Benetti misfires on the first free throw. Benetti just a 52% foul shooter last year. And that one rattles out. Offensive rebound, though, for McLaughlin. 3-point try for Littlefield. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound chased down by Johnson. They lob it inside for Benetti. Puts it off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. Misses that one. So Nazareth, 4 tries there. They couldn't knock one down. And here comes Holman being chased by Johnson, who's going to pick up a careless foul.
Number 23, Madeline Johnson, her first. Team first. In the game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 45, Macy Miller.
Macy Miller back in the lineup for Ohio Wesleyan. Number 45. Here's Holman being hounded by Johnson. Here's Schipfer, left baseline. Here's Schipfer. Drives into the lane, dishes it down for Dennison, who lays it in along the left baseline. Second basket for Dennison. More full court pressure by the Battling Bishops. Benetti brings that into the front court. Nazareth looks to set it up. McLaughlin, right wing side. Hands it off for Johnson. Here's 3-pointer by Kelly. That's off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. McLaughlin goes up and scores.
Katie McLaughlin.
First field goal for Katie McLaughlin. This is Guskoff. Gives it back to Holman. 15 in the shot clock as Holman surveys the situation. That goes off the hands of Macy Miller for a turnover.
Number 2, Kiera Englund.
Kiera Englund back in there for the Golden Flyers. More full court pressure here. Kelly with it back to Johnson. Works into a trap. Almost turned it over. Kelly cross court. Johnson's open for the 3, but that's short. And the rebound is loose and finally picked up by Holman. So Ohio Wesleyan already 2-0 this year. They've got a couple of victories under their belts already. That shot is missed, and Schipfer couldn't corral the rebound. They got a win over Widener, 66-35, and Elizabethtown, 72-58, both on the road. So this is their third straight road game to start the year for the Battling Bishops. They'll be home on Wednesday as that pass by Johnson is over the hand of Benetti. Carly Ross returns. 20-17 our score. Ohio Wesleyan in control. Fast-paced first half. Right wing side. That was Miller. Holman hands it off. No, doesn't hand it off for Guskoff. Drives to the basket, lays it off the glass. It's no good, but she draws a foul. Going to be on Benetti, I believe.
As her foul number 14, Molly Benetti.
Which is her second.
Team second. In the game for Nazareth, number 12, Serena McDowell.
That's going to bring Serena McDowell back into the ball game.
24, Elizabeth Holman.
And Elizabeth Holman will shoot a pair here for the Battling Bishops. Holman, a 68% foul shooter. Knocks down the first. And the second. 5-point lead now for Ohio Wesleyan. McLaughlin loses it again. Another turnover. And there's a drive to the basket by Dennison, who lays it in. And the lead is stretched to 7 points, 24-17. With 6:30 to go, Nazareth will take a 30-second timeout. So the turnovers are just really catching up to the Golden Flyers. So turn it over there again, and it's now a 7-point lead. Nazareth back in action on Thursday. They'll compete in the Mark's Pizzeria Crosstown Shootout. They're at RIT, 8 o'clock start over there, and then they'll take on the University of Rochester next Saturday, a week from today. And here's Nazareth breaking the pressure. Kelly quickly into the front court for Anglin. Anglin open in the right wing corner. Ohio Wesleyan showing a zone defensively here for the first time. A little bit of a wrinkle for the Golden Flyers to deal with. 8 on the shot clock. They drop it inside. They turn it over again as McDowell can't handle the pass. Guskoff lays it off for Miller. Back to Guskoff. Right wing corner. Back up top for Ross. Here's Holman driving to the basket. Can't hit the shot, but she draws contact. It's going to be on McLaughlin, her first. Fourth team foul. And Elizabeth Holman back at the free throw line to shoot 2. Hits the first. So 16 turnovers now Nazareth is up to. There's Holman now perfect 4 for 4. Lead is back to 9. Largest of the half. Johnson with it, takes a couple dribbles. Ahead for Kelly. Now Johnson. Here's Anglin, 3-point try. That misses everything, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holman. Nazareth keeps possession, 15 on the shot clock. Anglin gets it into McDowell, hands it back to Anglin. Drives into the lane, puts up the shot off the glass. It's no good, but she draws contact. This is going to be on Ross. That's her second.
Ohio Wesleyan foul on number 42, Carly Ross, her second. Team second. In the game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 11, Casey Schipfer.
Casey Schipfer back in there for Ohio Wesleyan. And Anglin will shoot 2 here for Nazareth. And that rattles in. And she hits the second. So Anglin 5 for 5 from the line. She's got 7 points. And the lead is 7 for Ohio Wesleyan. Nazareth needs a couple of stops here now. There's Miller driving right baseline against McDowell. Loses it momentarily. Able to save it though. Schipfer makes a move. Gets into the lane. Puts it off the glass. No good. But she draws the contact and she'll head to the free throw line.
Number 12, Serena McDowell, her first. Team fourth. In the game for Nazareth, number 3, Kiana Williams.
Kiana Williams in the game for the first time for Nazareth, number 3, a freshman from Camillus, New York.
Shooting for the Battling Bishops, number 11, Casey Schipfer.
Schipfer will shoot 2 and misses the first. She was an excellent foul shooter last year. 88% got to the line a ton. 164 for 187. And the second free throw is good. 7 points now for Schipfer. Anglin having trouble getting it in. Finally gets it into Kiana Williams. Anglin will bring it over the floor. Tries to split the trap there. Almost turned it over. Here's McLaughlin 3-pointer. That's no good. So Nazareth cold from the perimeter. Guskoff with that rebound. There's Holman. Picked up by Kelly. Starts to drive down the lane. Goes around the back and goes it off the glass for 2 points. Great move there by Elizabeth Holman. She's got 6 points now, and the lead is up to 10. Kelly goes to the basket and scores for Nazareth. She has 8 points. Quickly up the floor, the Battling Bishops turn it over. That pass by Holman out of the reach of Macy Miller. And Ohio Wesleyan will take a timeout with 4:13 to go in the second quarter. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And the score is Ohio Wesleyan 29, Nazareth 21. And we'll keep it here. So as we mentioned, a lot of activity for the Golden Flyers today. Men's hockey team, a 3-1 winner over Chatham over at the Tim Hortons Iceplex. Likewise, the women's hockey team on the road at Manhattanville, they were 4-0 winners. Both cross-country teams in action at the Niagara Regional Meet. Fared well there. The women's team placing 6th, the men 8th. And we talked about the volleyball. Nazareth's season coming to a disappointing end in women's volleyball. They lose a 3-set match to St. John Fisher. So they wind up at 17-14 on the year. More full court pressure being set up here by the Battling Bishops. Nazareth gets it in. McLaughlin to Kelly to Anglin to Williams to Serena McDowell finishes finally. So I think all 5 players touched the ball during that transaction. Lauren Dennison with it, picks it up, goes inside, turns it over. And we got a whistle. Oh, volleyball got thrown out of the floor somehow. So they stopped the fast break. Tough break there for Nazareth. Nora Johns, number 10, a sophomore from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the game for the first time for the Battling Bishops. Peyton Littlefield back in there for the Golden Flyers, the freshman from Elmira. McLaughlin almost loses it. Kiana Williams gives it up to Littlefield. She hands it off for Kelly. Kelly drives down the lane and loses possession, and Holman comes up with a loose ball. 3.5 to go. Holman drives down the lane. Good defense there by Williams. And drive to the basket, and a foul as Dennison looked. Coach Kelly Dunn-Romig wanted a traveling call. Looked like she might have shuffled her feet before she put it on the deck. Instead, Anglin picks up the blocking foul. And Lauren Dennison will shoot 2. Graduate student from Pataskala, Ohio, hits the first. Second leading scorer for the Battling Bishops last year and an 86% foul shooter, so she swishes 2 there. She's got 8 points. And it's an 8-point lead for Ohio Wesleyan, 31-23. There's McLaughlin. We're going to have a whistle and a foul before the shot. It's going to be on Nora Johns.
Nora Johns, her first.
Third team foul. 3:09 to go in the quarter. Littlefield inbound it to McLaughlin. She puts it on the floor. Pull-up jumper beyond the free throw line is good. And Katie McLaughlin, her second field goal. For the junior from Marcellus, New York. Holman working against Williams. Puts up with the left hand off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Dennison's going to launch from 3. And that rattles in off the front of the rim. And it bounces in. So 11 now for Lauren Dennison. Lead back up to 9. Here's Anglin driving down the lane. Puts up a shot, too strong. Looked like some contact there, but nothing called. Here's Schipfer in transition now for Ohio Wesleyan. Pulls up, picks up her dribble. Dennison swings it back out to Holman. Good ball movement by the Battling Bishops. 3-pointer by Dennison, and she buries it.
Lauren Dennison.
And that catapults the Battling Bishops to their largest lead now. It's 37-25. There's a steal by Holman, make it 39-25. Bucket. Nazareth will take a timeout. And the Gymnasium scoreboard hasn't caught up with the actual score. $39-25 is our score. 2 minutes to go. Nazareth takes a timeout, full timeout. And now the scoreboard catches up. So the turnovers continuing to plague the Golden Flyers. Seventeen turnovers now for the Golden Flyers in the first half. It's usually a full game's worth. We've seen it in less than 20 minutes here now. Golden Flyers coached by Kelly Dunn Romig, now in her 10th season, former player for Nazareth. 145-75, that's about a 66% winning percentage. Nazareth had one of their best seasons in a long time last year, 22-4. They were a good shooting team. They ranked 8th nationally in field goal percentage at 46%. And Nazareth will inbound here again against the full court press. McLaughlin picks it up, gives it up to Anglin. Back to McLaughlin. Nazareth breaks it, but Ohio Wesleyan looking to trap Anglin, drives to the basket, and is fouled on her way there. It's going to be on Nora Johns, her second. Fourth team foul. Morgan Caraballo back in the lineup for Nazareth. The sophomore from Waterloo, and Anglin will shoot two. That shot is good. Anglin, a third-team all-conference player last year for Nazareth. Leading rebounder, averaging 9.7 points and 7.3 rebounds. And she's 7 for 7 at the free throw line. Lauren Dennison back in the lineup for Ohio Wesleyan. 39-27 our score. Lauren Gerber also back in there for Ohio Wesleyan. Here comes Shipford driving to the lane, puts up a shot with the left hand. It won't go. Sienna McDowell with the rebound. Madeline Johnson working against Holman. I don't think Holman's been subbed in for. She plays the entire game. There's a difficult pass into a double team that Nazareth turns it over yet again. Here comes Holman. Cross court for Dennison and catches and shoots. Shot no good. Holman with the offensive rebound. Play inside for Macy Miller. She can't hit the shot, but we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Serena McDowell first.
Shooting for Ohio Wesleyan, number 45, Macy Miller.
Macy Miller will shoot a pair. Sophomore from Marysville, Ohio. Swishes the first free throw. Miller 76% at the line. Ohio Wesleyan, a very good foul shooting team last year. Just as I say that, she misses. 78% foul shooting team last year. One of the top percentages in the country. More pressure defense from the Battling Bishops. Nazareth's got to hurry to get it over the midcourt line, and they do. Anglin, she dribbles into a double team. Cross court, dangerous pass, and Holman going to get called for a foul. Her second. That's the fifth team foul, so this will result in free throws for Morgan Caraballo. And she swishes the first. Sophomore from Waterloo, New York. Only got to the line 8 times last year as a freshman, but she did play in 24 games. Misses the second offensive rebound for Anglin, and now she loses it. Here comes Holman pushing it up the floor. 40 seconds to go. Gets it inside for Schipfer, who scores easily.
Casey Schipfer.
Here comes Nazareth in transition. McDowell gets it up the floor, puts it off the glass, too strong. Schipfer rebounds, got 20 seconds to go. Picks it up outside for Holman. Battling Bishop's holding for the last shot. Holman dishes it down for Miller, who lays it up. No good. Offensive rebound for Nazareth. And there's the horn, signaling the end of the first half with the score. Ohio Wesleyan 42, Nazareth 28. We will take a break and we'll be back with second half action here on the Empire 8 Network, so stay with us.
Minutes for steady rhythm joy.
Your Nazareth University dance team.
Welcome back to the Empire 8 Network. Joe Seil here at halftime. Just about ready to start the second half. Ohio Wesleyan on top of Nazareth, 42-28 in non-conference women's basketball at the Cadera Gym. Checking out the first half stats. Nazareth 9 out of 22 from the field, 2 for 7 from the three-point line, 8 for 11 from the free throw line. And Kiera Anglin with 9 points. She's 7 for 7 from the line. 8 points from Madeline Kelly. She's got 2 3-pointers, the only 2 that Nazareth scored in the first half. Ohio Wesleyan, meanwhile, 15 out of 35 from the field, 3 from 8 from the arc, and 9 for 12 from the free throw line. 12 points for Lauren Dennison. Casey Schipfer, the All-American, with 9, and Elizabeth Holman with 8. And as we keep harping on the one stat that keeps jumping out, 19 turnovers in that first half for Nazareth, so just not able to take care of the ball. 14 steals for Ohio Wesleyan, including 5 for Elizabeth Holman and 4 for Macy Miller, so that's a big difference in the game. Ohio Wesleyan incorporating some full court pressure throughout that first half, and Nazareth not responding very favorably. And they trail this one by 14, and that is the largest lead of the game, 14 points, 42-28. So we'll see if Nazareth can take care of the ball a little bit better here in the second half as they try to get back into this one, which I think they're capable of doing. Ohio Wesleyan, as we mentioned, coached by Stacy Ungashik-Lobdell in her 14th season. As we mentioned, the last 3 seasons in particular have been very good. They've been 64-25 over the last 3 seasons, including the 2-0 start this year. She was an assistant at Ohio Wesleyan for 4 years before that, and also coached high school basketball for 12 seasons down in Florida. So, and as recently as 2017-18, Ohio Wesleyan was 1-24, so they really turned things around in a dramatic way. Here comes Madeline Johnson driving to the basket, misses the shot, but we got a foul called. Going to go against Carly Ross, which is her third.
Her third, team's first of the quarter.
And Madeline Johnson will shoot 2 for Nazareth. And that one rattles out. Johnson, 64% foul shooter last year. She hits 1 of 2. Looks like the same starting 5 on both sides. This is Schipfer for Ohio Wesleyan. That's Schipfer, Holman, Ross, Dennison, and Macy Miller. For Nazareth, that is Kiera Anglin, Katie McLaughlin. Here's Ross posting up against Johnson. Misses the shot, offensive rebound, Miller. He's in the lane there for a long time. And there's a shot up by Ross. She's fouled by Anglin.
Nazareth foul on number 2, Kiera Anglin.
And Ross will shoot 2.
Shooting for Ohio Wesleyan.
So other starters, Madeline Kelly, Molly Benetti, and Madeline Johnson for Nazareth. And Ross hits the first. Carly Ross started regularly last year for the Battling Bishops, 72% foul shooter. And misses the second. Anglin collects that rebound. Lead back to 14 as the teams exchange free throws there. Anglin getting trapped there in the right in front of the Nazareth bench. McLaughlin cross court. Kelly's open for 3 and can't hit it. And Anglin reaches over the back of Holman to pick up another foul. So Anglin picks up 2 quick fouls here to start the second half. So she's going to come out. Kiana Williams re-enters for Nazareth. She played briefly in the first half. Freshman from Camillus Christian Brothers Academy. This is Schipfer, picked up by Williams. Macy Miller drives into the lane, puts up a shot off the glass and in.
Macy Miller.
She's got 5 points now for the sophomore from Marysville, Ohio. And the lead is now 16. Largest lead of the game is another turnover. They try to force that into Benetti. Here comes Miller driving the basket. McLaughlin defending. Blocked the shot, but it goes out of play. Ohio Wesleyan will retain possession. Inside for Schipfer, who lays it up and in with the left hand. 11 points now for Casey Schipfer. Token pressure now here by the battling Bishops as they back off a bit. 47-29 is the score. Once again, the gymnasium scoreboard hasn't caught up. Here's Williams with it rather. Benetti puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, puts up a shot with the left hand, no good. Miller rebounds. Here's Miller again driving down the right side of the lane. That shot's no good. Offensive rebound for Ross. Holman with it. She's going to drive into the lane. Still dribbling with the left hand. 6 on the shot clock though. Goes behind the back. Pull up jumper. Left elbow blocked by Benetti. And they're going to get a shot clock violation there against the battling Bishops.
In the game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 21, Mia Guskoff. In the game for Nazareth, number 2, Kiera England.
Mia Guskoff, number 21, back in there for the battling Bishops, the junior from Canton, Ohio. She had 7 points in the first half. And Kiera England back in there for Nazareth, number 2. She's got the 3 fouls. They break the pressure. And Benetti can't handle a pass, fumbles it out of bounds, but it was last touched by Guskoff. Benetti was open there on the left block, but couldn't handle it. And picks up her dribble, gives it up for Williams. There's Madeline Johnson, 3-point try. That's good for Madeline Johnson. Johnson, a capable shooter. She hit 26 3-pointers last year. Hits her first of this season. Here's Miller going to the basket, puts it up off the glass and in. Nice move there by Macy Miller. Athletic looking 6-footer. There's a quickly ahead for Madeline Kelly.
Madeline Kelly.
They lob it inside for Schipfer. Kelly there to knock it away. Lead is 15. They get it inside for Miller, who puts it up off the glass again and in. 9 points now for Miller. Johnson's inbound pass comes to Kelly, the midcourt line. Ahead for Benetti. Williams swings it over to Johnson. Anglin is going to hand it off for Williams. 3-point try. That's off the mark. And it caroms out of bounds. Tessa Shuey in the lineup now for the Golden Flyers, number 25. 5'5" junior from Youngstown, New York. Played briefly in the first half. Here's Holman with it. Holman played out 20 minutes in the first half. Got that Energizer bunny mentality, just going all the time. Here's Schipfer with it, working against Kelly. Almost lost it. Back to Macy Miller for the elbow jumper from the left side. That's good. Macy Miller with 8 of her 11 here in this second half. And that's off the glass, no good by Anglin. Comes Holman dribbling into the lane. Nice dish for Schipfer, but she can't finish. That gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Miller, and she's fouled. It's going to be on Molly Benetti, her third.
Nazareth, number 14, Molly Benetti, her third, team third.
And Macy Miller will shoot 2.
Shooting for Ohio Wesleyan, number 45, Macy Miller.
She misses the first. And misses the second. Anglin with the rebound. Benetti puts it on the floor, drives down the left side of the lane. We're going to have a foul, I believe, on Miller.
In game for Nazareth, number 4, Katie McLaughlin. In game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 12, Elena McMullen. Ohio Wesleyan foul on number 45, Macy Miller, her first.
It was on Miller.
Team second.
Second team foul, first on Miller. Anglin's going to inbound it to Benetti. Benetti dribbles into the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Schipfer rebounds. We got a whistle and a turnover on Holman.
In the game for Nazareth, number 5.
Number 12, Elena McMullen, a senior from Canton, Ohio, is in the game for the first time for Ohio Wesleyan. Peyton Littlefield in there for the Golden Flyers again. Held scoreless in the first half after scoring 16 against Hilbert on Wednesday. There's McLaughlin. Inside for Benetti. Pull-up jumper off the glass is good from Molly Benetti. Her first field goal of the second half. This is McMullen. Here's Schipfer. Pull-up jumper off the glass is good. Nice smooth play there for Casey Schipfer. 13 now for her. McLaughlin breaks the pressure. Picks up her dribble on the left baseline. Benetti, left elbow, that's off the back of the rim. Gets her own rebound and gets fouled by Schipfer.
Ohio Wesleyan
second foul on Schipfer.
Her second personal of the evening.
And Benetti will shoot a pair.
Ohio Wesleyan, number 45, Macy Miller. In game for Nazareth, number 1, Morgan Caraballo.
Macy Miller back in for Ohio Wesleyan. Morgan Caraballo checks in for Nazareth. Benetti swishes the first free throw. And she rattles in the second. (55-38). Holman, guarded by Littlefield, gets it in for Miller, working on that left block, tries a reverse layup, Benetti rebounds. There's McLaughlin on the break, drives to the basket and scores. Nice move by McLaughlin. See if Nazareth could do well to maybe get it into single digits heading into the fourth quarter. This is McMullen with it. Three-point try by Holman. That misses everything, and the rebound is chased down by Shuey. Shuey will push the pace here. Back to McLaughlin. Three-point try. It's good. Katie McLaughlin knocks down a three-pointer. Suddenly Nazareth within 12, and Ohio Wesleyan will take a timeout with the score. Ohio Wesleyan 55, Nazareth 43. Golden Flyers trying to work their way back. 5 straight points for Katie McLaughlin, including a big three-pointer. Golden Flyers need to find some offensive spark from someone from the perimeter other than Madeline Kelly, as we'll take another look at the Golden Flyers dance team. Casa Nazareth dance team. 2:37 to go here in the third quarter. Nazareth on a little bit of a mini run. They trailed by as many as 20 here in the second half. It was tied after one quarter, 15-15, and then Ohio Wesleyan outscored Nazareth 27-13 in the second quarter to take a 14-point lead into the half. They extended it to 20, and now it's back to 12. So see if Nazareth can keep up the momentum on the floor right now. They got Peyton Littlefield, Kiera Anglin, Molly Benetti, Tessa Shuey, and Morgan Caraballo. This is Elizabeth Holman, who hasn't rested at all for the battling Bishops. Nice job running the point for Ohio Wesleyan. This is her on the right wing side. Cross court for Dennison, in the corner for Guskoff, and she hits the three-pointer. Nia Guskoff, the big bucket, her first basket of the second half, and now Ohio Wesleyan turns up the defensive pressure once again. And Nazareth almost turns it over. Shuey comes away with it. Cross court for Anglin, inside the three-point arc, misses the shot, and we got a whistle and a foul underneath. I think this is going to be a loose ball foul on the battling Bishops.
Ohio Wesleyan foul. Number.
Look, it's Elena McMullen with the foul, her first. Team fourth. Casey Schipfer back in there. Caraballo, dangerous pass. They almost lose it. Now they do. Quickly ahead for Schipfer. She's going to drive to the basket. Puts up the shot. No good. And Anglin commits the foul. That's going to be her fourth. And Schipfer, tough to handle in the open court, will shoot two.
Team four. Indicating for Nazareth, number 4, Katie McLaughlin. And number 13, Serena McDowell. Number 13.
Madeline Kelly back in there for Nazareth, and Katie McLaughlin.
11, Casey Schipfer.
Anglin has to come out with the 4 fouls. Schipfer misfires on the first free throw. Second one rattles in. 14 now for Casey Schipfer. Here's Caraballo. McLaughlin works it up the floor, wide open is Littlefield, puts up the shot and in.
Peyton Littlefield.
Her first field goal. She was wide open up the floor. That's one thing that the pressure defense will create, maybe some easy baskets if you're able to break it. Here's Schipfer getting into the lane and scoring easily off the bounce.
Casey Schipfer.
McLaughlin. Oh, they lose it again almost. So Kelly gets it ahead for Caraballo. Benetti in the right corner gives it up to Kelly. Kelly goes to the basket, misses the shot. There was contact, but nothing called, and now Caraballo reaches in and commits a foul. That's going to be the 5th team foul. So Schipfer will shoot a pair here for Ohio Wesleyan. With 1:04 to go. Nazareth had cut it to 12, and now the lead's back to 16. And I think that's 17 as Schipfer goes 1 for 2. There's Kelly ahead for Benetti. Cross court, Littlefield wide open in the corner. 3-pointer, it's good.
3-point field goal scored by number 5, Peyton Littlefield.
62-48. There's a drive to the basket by Miller, and she scores along the left baseline. AC Miller's had a good second half here for Ohio Wesleyan with 10 of her 13 points. Less than 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Benetti's going to launch a 3-pointer. That's no good. Miller with that rebound. Ohio Wesleyan can hold for one shot, and it looks like they will. Holman works around a screen, gets into the lane, tries to dish it down low. There was About 5 white shirts in there, it looked like, and Nazareth gets the steal, so they don't get a shot off. But that'll end the third quarter with the score. Ohio Wesleyan 64, Nazareth 48. We'll take a look at the Nazareth dance team. That's the Golden Flyers dance team. So we've completed 3 quarters. Ohio Wesleyan on top 64-48. You can see the Battling Bishops are primed to win this year. They got 3 graduate students, all of whom are major contributors. Casey Schipfer, Elizabeth Holman, and Lauren Dennison, all excellent players. And then another senior, Carly Ross, also in the starting lineup for Ohio Wesleyan. Looking at the third quarter stats, Ohio Wesleyan 24 out of 53 from the field for 45%. Nazareth was 16 out of 38 for 42%. Just 2 turnovers in that third quarter for Nazareth, so 21 altogether, which is too many. And Nazareth 11 out of 15 from the free throw line, 10 points for now from Madeline Kelly. For Ohio Wesleyan, Schipfer was 17 now, and 13 for Miller, 12 for Dennison, 10 for Mia Guskoff, and Ohio Wesleyan with possession here to start the fourth quarter. Cross court they go. This is Dennison with it. Holman dishes it inside for Miller. Miller turnaround jumper. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Madeline Johnson with the rebound. She'll push the pace here for Nazareth. Good job by the Bishops to get back. There's a 3-point try by McLaughlin. Long rebound comes right back to her. She's going to drive down the lane, lays it up, and it falls off. Wouldn't go for McLaughlin. She's usually pretty steady in there. Lauren Dennison here, right wing side. Number 12, Elena McMullen, is back in there for Ohio Wesleyan. This 3-point try by Dennison. That's off the mark. Littlefield had it, but had knocked it loose. Ross did. And Madeline Johnson got a hand on that one, trying to steal it, but Ohio Wesleyan will keep possession. 15 on the shot clock. This is McMullen. She'll pass up the open look. 7 on the shot clock. Dennison dishes it down into the paint for Miller. Short jumper is good for Macy Miller. Madeline Johnson working against the pressure, ahead for Serena McDowell. McDowell has it. Cross court she goes to Littlefield, almost stepped out. There's Benetti driving to the basket, puts up a shot, no good. But she's fouled by Macy Miller on her way to the basket.
Ohio Wesleyan foul number 45, Macy Miller, her second, team's first of the quarter.
First team foul.
Number 11, Casey Schipfer.
Casey Schipfer back
also
in there.
Ohio Wesleyan, number 21, Mia Guskoff.
Along with Mia Guskoff.
For Nazareth, number 14, Molly Benetti.
And Molly Benetti will shoot 2 here for Nazareth. 6-foot junior from Camillus. Swishes the first free throw. And makes them both. 10 points now for Benetti, 6 in the second half. Schipfer will push the pace. This is Dennison. Here's Schiffer driving left baseline, kicks it down to Ross into the lane. Back outside, Guskoff, three-pointer is good. Mia Guskoff has been deadly from the perimeter, third three-pointer.
Mia Guskoff.
13 points now for her off the bench. Junior from Canton, Ohio. Here's McDowell with it. McLaughlin, top of the key, three-pointer. That's short. Offensive rebound for Littlefield. McLaughlin, 10 on the shot clock here. Works around a screen by McDowell. She's going to drive down the left side of the lane. Drives to the basket. Hits the shot and draws the foul. Nice strong move there by Katie McLaughlin. And Schiffer will pick up her third foul.
Ohio Wesleyan foul line number 11.
Katie McLaughlin does a good job with that drive to the basket. She was a 68% foul shooter last year. She swishes that free throw. 10 points now for McLaughlin. And the lead is 16 now for Ohio Wesleyan. Nazareth could somehow close within single digits. Could make it interesting. Here's Holman, though. She's been a steadying force for the battling Bishops throughout this game. 8 on the shot clock, though. Guskoff to Holman. She's going to drive it into the lane. Puts up a shot off the rim. No good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nazareth.
In game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 45, Macy Miller.
Macy Miller returns. Schiffer comes out. Schiffer with the 3 fouls. Inbounds pass comes to Miller. Back to Dennison. Drives down the lane. Puts up a shot and in off the glass. Tough shot there by Dennison. Her first field goal of the second half. She's got 16. There's Johnson breaking the pressure. And she loses possession. Ross comes up with that steal. There's Holman driving into the lane. Dribbles it back out. This is Miller working against Benetti. Puts it off the glass, too strong. Rebound is loose. Benetti corrals it. McLaughlin, right wing side, guarded by Dennison. Benetti's going to launch from 3, and that's off the mark, no good. Rebound chased down by Dennison. And we got a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Madeline Johnson for a reach-in.
Madeline Johnson, her second. Team's first on the quarter. In game for Nazareth, number 2, Kiera England, and number 13,
Kiera England returns to the lineup along with Madeline Kelly. England with the 4 personal fouls. And Schiffer back in there for Ohio Wesleyan. She's got 3 fouls. Here's Schiffer. Schiffer, good game. Not a three-point threat, though. As they work it across, baseline jumper is good for Macy Miller. A little mid-range game shown there by Macy Miller, a 6-footer. And the lead's back to 20, matching their largest lead of the game. Benetti posting up inside, can't finish the shot, and the rebound is loose, and here come Ohio Wesleyan in transition. Nice dish off from Miller, short jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, Schiffer. She can't hit the shot. Rebound still loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. Oh, nope, they're going to get a timeout in before the jump ball. So Ohio Wesleyan able to preserve the possession. Didn't look like there was any possession there, but they got the timeout called. 4:43 to go. It's a 20-point lead for the battling Bishops, 73-53. These teams have met just one other time in women's basketball. That came in 2018, December of 2018. Ohio Wesleyan won it 70-63. Game was played down in Daytona Beach, Florida. And that's the only time that they've met. After this, Nazareth will be off until Thursday. They're going to be at RIT Thursday. They compete in the Mark's Pizzeria Crosstown Shootout. That's a tournament in which they play RIT and the U of R. And St. John Fisher also plays the same two teams. Nazareth will play at RIT on Thursday. They'll play U of R on Saturday. Ohio Wesleyan inbounds. They get it into Miller, who makes a strong drive to the basket and scores. Lead is up to 22, largest of the game. 19 now for Miller. This is Kelly with it to Anglin. Benetti tries to post up on the right block, puts up a shot, and it's good.
Molly Benetti.
Nice move there by Benetti. Here comes Holman. Tessa Shuey back in there for the Golden Flyers, number 25. There's Miller, picks up her dribble, guarded by Benetti, and she's going to get called for a travel.
Go basket.
3:54 to go. Battling Bishops have backed off a little bit on the full court press. Shuey with it, top of the key. Benetti crosses over, but then picks up her dribble. Here's Shuey. Drives in the lane, outside for Anglin. Three-point try is good. Kiera Anglin. Her first basket of the second half. It's a three-pointer. She's got 12. Holman guarded by Shuey. Here's Schipfer working against Anglin. Drives to the basket. Right-handed shot that falls short. Golden Flyers pushing it up the floor. Shuey drives through the lane, gives it up for Kelly. Now finds Benetti streaking to the basket. She can't hit the shot, but she's fouled on her way there.
Ohio Wesleyan foul on number 24, Elizabeth Holman.
It's on Holman, her third.
Team third. In game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 44, Lauren Dennison.
Lauren Dennison returns to the lineup for Ohio Wesleyan. Meanwhile, Benetti will shoot a pair for Nazareth. And that one clangs the back of the rim. And second shot is good, so she goes 1 for 2. 13 now for Benetti. Lead is 15 for the battling Bishops. This is Ross dribbling into the lane, changed her pivot foot and got away with it. And it's a foul on the Golden Flyers.
13, Madeline Kelly, her first.
Madeline Kelly with the foul.
Second, shooting for Ohio Wesleyan, number 42, Carly Ross.
Ross will shoot 2. Senior from Beverly, Ohio. Knocks down the first. And second one rattles out. Anglin rebounds. Shuey top of the key. Tried to pass it inside. It's knocked away by Schipfer, and Holman comes away with the loose ball. Ross in the corner, picked up by Kelly, drives right baseline. Reverse layup is good by Carly Ross. Nice move to the basket there. About 2 minutes to go. That goes inside for Katie McLaughlin. She misses the short layup. And under 2 minutes to go. Holman still working hard. Dishes it off for Macy Miller, who finishes. And Ohio Wesleyan will take a quick timeout, I think, just to get some subs in.
24, Brandon Schultz, number 1, Morgan Carnavallo.
And Lauren Gerber and Elena McMullen enter the lineup for the Battling Bishops. McMullen, number 12, senior from Canton, Ohio. Gerber, number 13, from Worthington, Ohio. And Nazareth empties its bench. Kiana Williams in there now, number 3. Morgan Caraballo and Braden Schultz, number 24. Junior from Cicero, New York, in there. Got a foul against Ohio Wesleyan. It's going to be on McMullen.
Ohio Wesleyan foul number 12. Aliana McMullen, her second personal of the evening. In the game for Ohio Wesleyan, number 2, Kendall Dyringer.
Kendall Dyringer in there now for Ohio Wesleyan. Number 2, a junior from St. Mary's, Ohio. Minute and a half to go. This is Braden Schultz. Hands it off for Kelly. Now Caraballo. Shuey's going to launch from 3. Banks it in. Tessa Shuey. Her first field goal. This is Dyringer, right wing side. Dennison's going to drive into the lane. Has it picked away by Shuey. Quickly ahead for Kelly on the break, and she drives to the basket, hits the keel of the rim. Schultz with the offensive rebound, dishes it off for Caraballo, who lays it in. And Ohio Wesleyan, another timeout just to switch personnel. So Chelsea Eddington, number 22, in there, along with Maddie Schumacher, number 25. Schumacher, a senior from Tiffin, Ohio. Saw Eddington briefly in the first half, senior from Delaware, Ohio. And that one's intercepted by Kelly. Hands it off for Shuey. Shuey outside for Caraballo. Caraballo's going to drive into the lane. Here's Williams, going to drive to the basket. 10 on the shot clock. Kelly will launch a three-pointer, and she hits it.
Point field goal, her third of the evening, scored by number 13, Madeline Kelly.
So 9.8 seconds to go as Kelly hits the three-pointer. 80-68 is the score. Lead's been in double digits the entire second half, so Ohio Wesleyan not in any danger here as they'll walk it up the floor, and the last few seconds will tick off. And that's the end of the ball game with the score. Ohio Wesleyan 80, Nazareth 68. Golden Flyers fall to 1-1 on the year. Ohio Wesleyan improves to 3-0 with the non-conference victory here at the Cadera Gymnasium. Take a quick look at the final stats.
On behalf of the Nazareth Golden Flyers, fix in tonight's game. Have a safe drive home and a good night.
If we can find them. So Nazareth will be back in action on Thursday. They'll play at RIT. That's an 8 o'clock start. And then they're also at RIT next Saturday to play the U of R. That's a 6 o'clock start. For Ohio Wesleyan, they had 4 players in double figures. Macy Miller with 21 points. Casey Schiffer with 17. 13 for Mia Guskoff and 14 for Lauren Dennison. Battling Bishops went 31 out of 67 from the field, 13 for 22 from the free throw line. Nazareth, meanwhile, had 3 players in double figures. Madeline Kelly with 13, Molly Benetti 13, Kira Anglin with 12, and Katie McLaughlin with 12. Nazareth 21 out of 50 from the field, and 15 for 20 from the free throw line. And the one statistic that plagued them all afternoon was the turnovers, 23 turnovers, and they hope that they won't match that again this season. But the pressure defense by the battling Bishops really gave Nazareth some problems. I just want to check one last stat. The steals, 18 steals in the game for Ohio Wesleyan, which is a really, really good number. So once again, final score, Nazareth 80. It's actually 80-67 was the final score. We said 68 before. So 80-67. And that should just about do it for us on the Empire 8 Network. We appreciate you watching Nazareth basketball. We'll catch you next time. This is Joe Sile saying so long.